Hello, hello, and Nashville is directly behind me. The time in Nashville has been a lot of fun. We stopped at the Country Music Hall of Fame. Wonderful trip. Took some side trips as well too over to Studio A or Studio B, where Elvis actually stood at the spot where he, in the dark, had recorded "Are You Lonesome Tonight." And Studio B has a little charge to the building because of all of the people from country music that have passed away who have used Studio B to do all of their recording. It's just an amazing building, and probably the funnest part of the tour was just feeling like you were there with other people. Would highly recommend that whenever you go to down to Nashville. The other thing about Nashville is that there is a ton of Civil War battle and history around the area. We will come back to Nashville and spend some time back in this hotel, which we're at right now. Have a little bit more news to share with you about the real estate market on this particular video. This is definitely more about the celebration of real estate. And so I wanted to take a little just a quick minute to remind you that we realtors work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, even when we're on vacation. I'm helping people find houses all of the time. I've got not a staff, but a cast and crew of other fellow realtors who help me out. There's 6 of us. And ideally, we're constantly helping each other out when we're around. And so while I've been gone, one of my associates showed some houses to a client. And that client is debating what they want to do. If they want to make an offer, then we'll get that done from here in Nashville. It's just an electronic process. It's all that is. The other great news today is that I sold a house as well too. One of my listings was completed today. And so that is now sold, and now when I get back on Monday, we've got to start looking for a house for them. I have another client that I have to dive in and start finding houses for as well too. And then of course a Toronto client that is in that process, that person who might be making an offer tonight. So a wide range of pricing points as well too, 350, 400, and up to 900. So trying to find them good houses that are perfect for them is going to be the focus when I get back. It's nice to have one sold. We're going to go out and celebrate a little bit more or party a little bit harder tonight than what we would. I've already got reservations for 7:45. And we're going to go out and celebrate a little bit of that hard work here today as well too. And then when I get back on Sunday, the car business, as you guys know, I do Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars. My Etsy channel has just been ding, 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 ding while I've been gone. And I think I've sold about $1,300 worth of Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars that are going to need to be packed up and shipped on Monday as well too. So when I get back to Windsor, there will be a heck of a lot of stuff, especially with that estate I'm cleaning out. That's getting started. That actually got started today while I wasn't there, and is going to start progressing towards that first historic sale for the estate cleanout business as well too. So all of that is just right on track. I have a lot of great people that I work with, who I enjoy working with, who enjoy working with me. And that's all about what my brokerage is building, what I'm building in my brokerage as well too, for the future. And then the other piece to that news is that my group benefits real estate experience is right on track. Adam has been sending me the final keys for that, so that has been approved now and has gone to print. And that will be launching, of course, as I get back into Windsor as well too, which will drive both the group benefits business and the group real estate practice as well. Everything's right on track. It's just amazing how it's been a long, arduous road to get to this point. And it's all getting launched, which is a great feeling to have, because I look forward to helping more people find their ideal dream house. I'm not the perfect realtor for everybody. I explain everything relentlessly. And I can be a little bit aggressive as well too when I'm trying to find the right house for you. And sometimes that upsets people, but welcome to the Windsor real estate market. It's so aggressive that I need to use everything in my ability to be able to get houses negotiated, to be able to find houses for people. What I'm finding that I'm going to end up changing is I am no longer going to represent people from other areas who do not want to come into the city to see houses. And I just can no longer help them. They don't seem to understand how aggressive the Windsor market actually physically is. And so one of the changes that I'm going to make is I'm just going to hand those people off and say, hey, if you're not interested in coming down and looking for a house in the city of Windsor, you're going to have to find another team member, or I'll have another team member help you, simply because it's just not a pleasant experience. It is an exceptionally challenging market in Windsor. It's exceptionally aggressive. And what I'm finding is I've had two clients from Toronto who just didn't understand, and they get upset with me because I'm too aggressive trying to find them houses. And that just seems really, really weird to me. It is a very difficult market. The other thing that's going to have to change too is really if you have less than $350,000, I can't find you a house in the city of Windsor. They just don't exist. Even though a house is listed at $250,000, it doesn't sell for that. It sells with multiples, and it sells well over. One thing to share with you here in Nashville, this whole city, if I can pan out to all the construction, you can see some cranes there. There's a crane right there. When you look out, there's cranes over here and tall buildings going up. This whole city is growing so fast. They went from about 450,000 to about 1.6 million in less than 8 years. It is growing so fast, and that's what's happening to Windsor as well too. It is growing very rapidly, and we're not building, the houses we're building are 700, 800, 900, 1.1, 1.2, like for everybody else, not for you and me. And so at the end of the day, that's all great news for the city of Windsor. We're building a battery plant in the city of Windsor. I stayed at a hotel last night. The place was packed, and I said, this is interesting, what's going on here? And they said people have been staying here for months, Brian, because General Motors is building a battery plant just down the road. And they're bringing in all of these people to build this plant. And they're staying here. The same thing is going to be happening in Windsor. Once that building gets up, we are going to have the next 4 years just exponential growth in the Windsor market as well too. So those are the real estate things happening. This is your real estate video from high atop Nashville. I'm going to do a markets video now, and got one sold today. Celebration reservation 7:45 at a really, really nice restaurant just down the road here. A really nice restaurant to celebrate that little bit of victory as well too. Have a great day from Nashville. I'll be back in Windsor on Sunday after spending some time with my family again tomorrow. Be back in Windsor on Sunday and back to work on Monday. I've got a heck of a lot of stuff going on. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Have a good day. If I could help you in any way, 519-995-6145. Have a great day. Bye-bye.